I get a lot of evasion at that. I get to slap the Moon Mage. To slap him silly. I think after Broga, it's gonna be Golem. We don't get to the really cool stuff until about level 80 and 90, once we get to Elskaro, and then we get to the other world. Cool story lore though. Alright, let's go beat up the mage. He is range oriented, which is a little more annoying, so we gotta be more patient with this guy. I don't remember which ones are his priority attacks. He does use quite a few priority attacks. I think there's one more after this one. I don't know. No? Alright, we'll just do it now. Yeah, I think I want to do the kind of guaranteed poison. It would just help me a little bit. I also can do armor break on him too. I think he's got like one piece of armor I can break off. My first bit of healing. Hardly any potential there. That's gonna hurt. That's just stun. Stun and shield break. Could have ended much worse for me. Crit's great when I can get it. Ah, you bastard. Second attack, it's range. Should have goaded fucking ability. Guy's hitting me with all this short attacks. matters not to me. Since I am not a mage. There will be a character later on that might have a huge problem with. I think that's Masked Warrior, just because it does have one insta-kill move, which you need to get out of the way of regardless. But it's also not a red attack move, which is crazy. It just happens randomly, so his RNG is kind of annoying. It's not hitting me with anything that's gonna kind of help me do what I want here. Just kind of fast. Just fast. That's about it. And dodge. Ah, yes. Some damage done to me, or else I just have no interactional state. Just don't want to be hit by the big moves, because like the big moves is not my thing. Lightning beam. Bro. Yeah, no, doing this as anything but a mage is just kind of normal. It's just routine. It's just routine. Just gotta beat him up. Just go beat him up. Just beat him up. Please stop. This is. Thank you. That actually gives me some reason to use a trick now. I just have to start using the other ability just to increase trigger. It's a swing and a miss with this guy, really. Not enough fun. It's just all evasion. This was anime for real. It would look like one of those Dragon Ball Z fights, where no one does anything, theoretically. I'm not getting close to you. My turn to do all the dodging, bud. MP recoveries in shambles. This is just a slow fight. Because you can actually escape his attacks with pretty easy fucking... You don't even have... His normal attacks have, like, no reach. 0 reach. You'd think that'd have reach because he's got a staff. No, he's just trying to punch you with his fists. Like Darth Vader if he was going melee. Like, specifically fist fighting. Just don't work. I mean, he essentially is. It's not a support device. I was able to randomly trigger bleed. Or not bleed, poison. So that's cool. He's now suffering from poison.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely do the poison build up because then that just gives me guaranteed damage. Guaranteed's kind of what I need right now. Oh, empty charge. Do Warcry struggle too. Do another Warcry struggle. I think we're active at halfway point now.
Why are you always dodging? Can you do anything but fucking dodge my attacks, please? Thank you. That took, I want to say, about 20 bloody minutes. What is this? Oh my god. Ah, yes, a story. Want to know how much time it took to stab the boy to death? Maybe I'm thinking get that proof of victories. It's got 2 gem slots. That's about it. I think like that would be goated considering most aren't gonna have any gem slots, but it also has no stats to speak of. So we fought him. Oh wow, it only actually took 9 minutes. It took 9 minutes of our time to fight him. Well, we're gonna make it faster. We're gonna do 5,000. And we're just gonna view boss stats. What do we see got? That's relatively good. Oh, he does got a halberd. We're actually on to something here. Actually, we're level 54. We only need to level up once. We're kind of really in the lead when it comes to the levels here, which is good. I will definitely fight to get that halberd, though. So let's just beat him up a bunch of times. Also, the music in this game is pretty dope. I like it. "20 seconds? That's fine. I'll take 28 seconds any day of the bloody week." Oh. I will use the bathroom real quick, though.
come delete some fools.
Too bad I can't connect it to my Xbox controller, dude. That'd be so dope playing Toram online with an Xbox. But alas, we'll just have to beat him up with our phone, which is connected to my computer. I also have it shown on my TV, but I didn't know the TV showed chat, so I also had pulled up my extra phone. So I was just looking through a stream in like 4 different ways of looking at a stream. So we're just absolutely streaming. Good triple strike to death. Oh, I think it's armor break too, right? Doesn't matter. I already casted. He's gonna be dead. Unless everyone just misses, that's an option too. It's a fine option, I'll say. No, he died after the bleed disappeared. Ah, yes, that's. Yep, alright. Of high drop chance? Doesn't that mean? It's a required break. Alright. I know what I have to do. So I have to break the boss, which means I have to go only into the first attack, since it has the highest rate of armor break. The problem is that's going to be increasingly difficult. Once that bleed is on, I suppose I can just start triggering. That way I don't have to keep doing that in pre-prep. Just can go right into there. Just hit him with all I got. Might have to slow it down so I can guarantee the break. Yeah, because once he's midway, that's a guaranteed ability trigger. It's a little annoying. Because the only way to get the halberd is by breaking his armor. The only way by doing that is by having a character that doesn't immediately kill them. Let's see what I have. That will do. So, the guy that chose has high aggro status, which means he will always be targeted. I just sit back and trigger my abilities. One of these straight back. I think I could probably ignore the guard too. Guarantee the guard where into the other that means I need to create a shortcut with this ability. Because using the same ability becomes less effective over time.
Hell yeah, we got some people. I should get the armor break from that, right? From the other ability.
I don't know, the boss amazingly has so much guard.
And we're at the halfway point, so now I gotta suffer all the bleed stats. Welcome in, you're watching me attempt to farm Halberd, which I'm probably just gonna give up on. This here is Toram online. I will hit that goddamn Halberd. Hopefully. Also, this low health is not a oh shit, I was too close to the attack. Whoopsies.
Oopsie daisy.
I need a slight error in my ways. Take it before
Similar description to you. So, yeah, sort of. Oh, he's triggering your foot again.
oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, nah. I decided to pick it up for streaming because one, I figured out how to play phone games on my computer using my phone, like connecting to both simultaneously, which also allows me to do it. And two, I've got so many hours on this game, I might as well share those hours to people who are curious what those hours look like. Which it looks like this. It just looks like this. It's just me trying to end up breaking a piece of armor that I just can't see. I have no string to break his armor. It just says, you Halberd with this. But like, I'm surprised at the Toram community when I first streamed it. Oh, he's on low health. I might have to take priority here. I didn't realize how low health he was. That was 70k or 700k HP. Alright, we're gonna have to push it. If I can hit him. Because he likes to do the funky thing. Hitting him is just... This boss doesn't want to be hit. Oh, I might be dead here. Not dead just yet. I actually have to sober up now. I didn't do an armor break once, and it killed my ally. That's how you know that I'm not getting this Halberd. Okay, got DOT almost. Only the DOT was. Only. Get hit by that wave. There it is. I could revive my ally, but that costs a lot. Yeah, no, like my first time doing it, and I like, cause I have that bad habit of not streaming for a little while and randomly getting back into it, which is really not good. But I was only gone for like 2 months. I had more views and more chats in the past 6 months just doing Toram than I pretty much ever did for the past. It was insane. I even have a high tier Halberd because of it. Honestly, the community is just as good, if not better than what it was years ago. This guy likes to dodge. dodge a lot. Fine. You know what? I like the dodge too, because his default attacks are so minuscule. There we go, he gave me a hit. This is willing. Doesn't want to be hit. Okay, this boss is kind of godly low-key. High guard rate, high evasion rate, high dodge rate. Does both bleed and silence. This boss just does everything. I'm starting to realize that. There's not a whole lot that I can do. Except for get lucky and be very patient. And on the second phase, it's 90% trying, and like 10% he will punch you, but it's not going to be good punch. Like for mages, he is Nightmare Field because every one of his attacks is specifically to counter mages. As any type of melee class, you just gotta dodge. You gotta dodge the red beams. The red beams don't. Like, you dodge red beams, you're good. Like, I played this character, I fought the Mazu with Mage once, and I regretted that decision heavily. Yeah. Don't worry, you get through pretty much all of the difficult bosses after fighting Mazu as Mage. You skate free from both Boss Roga and Empress. You just have to deal with Mazu's bullshit the entire time. And I want to say that's a good trade, because Boss Roga is paid for any melee character. He is pure agony, because all his stats block melee. An Ancient Empress just won't let you get close. Like, sure, he's fast and he is annoying to deal with as a mage, but you have some leeway time to even deal with it. Sword characters don't get a chance. They immediately get bodied. Poison, bleed, what's the other one he does? Knockback, stun. He does all of it. If you're melee, you're done for. I'm not looking forward to it. It was much worse when you're running THS, because their whole purpose is to have those build-up attacks. You just stopped all of them. Ancient Empress just really just kills anyone on sight. The mages have it the best just because they can be so far away from the rest of the attacks can't reach. Wow, it's taken so long that my ally has revived without my intervention. Jeez. At least I leveled up. At least we leveled up. Yeah, fuck the halberd. I'll find a better halberd. There's no chance I'll be able to break his armor. There's no chance I'm gonna be. That took longer than it took if I just did that solo. I did that solo and it took me 9 minutes and 20 seconds. It took me longer somehow. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm fine with the halberd I have. I think it's a beautiful weapon. Look at this thing. It's so amazing. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that pains me. Yeah, you might see me on next Saturday, most possibly. What's the cool thing I can do? There it is. Sure. Wow. Cool. I sent you a follow. Is
That's amazing. Oh man, I'm not getting that halberd, dude. We need better magic daggers as well. Or better daggers, period. Oh, that actually straight up hates me a little. Oh, that was so bad. Alright, oh. So I guess what's the game plan, since I've got quite a few skill points now. And I can go ahead and grab some of the other skills that I want. If I go into that, I could cast magic. I'm curious how much that will work. It also increases critical rate, which is crazy for magic. If I go into that, I kind of am just gonna be sitting. I mean, it would be a good thing, because then I don't have to deal with Roga or Ancient Empress. But if I go into the Cannon Spear, I guess not Cannon Spear, the Flash Stab. Also, you can use Flash Stab with Sword, that's dope. I don't know if there's really... I don't really think there's a good one. Oh, so if it has a status, that means I need to proc the poison first. If I trigger the poison using the assassin ability, that means I can guarantee proc the poison, guarantee proc the crit, then also reduce the amount of MP critical the strike stab does, which then increases the critical. Ooh, it's so good though. That is kind of good, because that's just guaranteed. And that just allows me to turn Halberd into a range class. I know that Shield Halberd's coming in. Did it already come in? I'm really curious. All of these are so good. If I do the poison first, and if it is correct, then I can run the wizard class, which then can get me the fire DOT. And if that does work, I can apply both bleed and fire over time. I think I will go into the bleed, because then that guarantees poison. Poison guarantees me just better stats all around. Now if I just get some better knives, I also need a breaking skill too. Oh, right. Isn't there a skill that just gives me physical damage? Yeah, so if I do that, it'll give me 2 more stacks of bleed, then I can trigger the yes, for now, we'll just pan party continue story, which will allow me to test it eventually. That should be
hoping it's as good as I think it would be. Because that means I can proc it 3 times off a triple stab. And because it stacks, it should be getting higher damage as well. Well, it would even increase the damage of that too, since if it already applies, it just immediately increases damage of that attack. But we're just gonna have to test it out. We're just gonna have to find out. It's just gonna how it be. This game and its like creative status, I love it so much. Because you can do so many different things. Like, you're not catered to one class. And pretty much almost every single class in this game has 2 or more that you can go into basically freely. But you can always mix and match things. Like, you could go Halberd Assassin, not Halberd, yeah, I guess Halberd Assassin's what I'm running. But you could go Katana Assassin for their back attack and bonus back damage. Every one of them can be pretty useful. There's so many different like classes and styles in this game. I can see why people would spend so many hours on it. I've got a funny feeling this is gonna be like my only stream for at least a while, so I'm gonna stream as much as I can. My favorite scene, she just gives him the slap, just slap in the face. My favorite scene. She absolutely obliterates him. Just. Am I spoiling it? I don't know. It's a great scene though. Starts ringing him. Maybe I could just get kind of a lower level, not that lower level. Maybe I can just get a slightly lower level. We should be fine. Where's the bird that's up there too? But he does drop. I don't know, because it is disposable. It's an interesting weapon of choice. But if I'm doing DOT, it's hands down the best. Hey, I'll give it a shot. This boss can be a tricky one if done correctly, and can waste a lot of time if done correctly. But we shall see. This boss's interactive state is kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure I can do armor. We're about to find out. It's Bunny Man. Forgot his high evasion is something that I like legit look after. But he has no armor, so I guess we one up the other guy. He died surprisingly quick. Kinda shocking, actually. Good XP? That's pretty fucking good XP, you know. Myself. True, I am getting the XP bonus as well. Maybe I just picked up a really strong mercenary? Yeah, he does have a... yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I guess he's got a slightly higher attack stat, which does help in the damage department, which is not what I need. Overall, this boss kind of has low health compared to a lot of them. Just need him to stay put. The other ability. The lowest attack stat compared fire stabs missing. I just have no fucking armor break to speak of. I'll need to find some way that gets me some. I think right now I shouldn't worry about it. I can always craft some of the weapons as well. Right now, I'm not gonna worry about the weapons. Go give me some level ups. Still without one, I suppose I can use the magic if I do that. I can test it. If I am able to do that, it does give me both magic abilities and ability to armor break, which are both really useful. So I think I'll take the Wicca Sword Lance because it's right next to where I need to be. And then I can kind of test it. I wish there was like some easy enemy to test it on. You know. So it's crab after. That's of course if I wanted to do that. Will not do crab just yet. So we will go 1 into mage. Because I feel like if that is the case,
You got me thinking for real. I love how this game gets me.
I can also just pull up some of the other stats as well, just to see where it goes. Because it could help in the long run. I mean, granted, it's not going to be high, but it's still going to help. I need the armor break, and I could use the magic. So we're just going to head over to the library real quick to learn some magic. Alright. Our skills. We will do one for mage. Okay. Character, stats, build. We got 1 skill point.
Ah, we gotta level up one more time. No.
That is fine. It could at least allow me to get one of the 2 skills that I want to grab real quick. Wait, which one does the... Oh, Javelin does the armor break. Either way, it's going to cost me a little bit. Suppose we will do the 1 halberd skill. We'll go into there. Then we'll continue story. We'll go back to Scorch Helms, so we can start building up our magic status. And if it does work, we can get into the Javelin, which then will be our armor break. Once we have the armor break, then we can go start fighting some of the creatures for their weapons and gear. With all of that available, we should have just a good amount of everything, really. Yeah, it is just I don't know why I checked that. Just had a feeling that was the case. But we could beat up the crab a little bit, which should give us some skill points to semi-test it. It's kind of slower to go this path. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I think both of those paths are equally as fast. Remember which one I preferred over the other. Look, it's the goth lady. crap. Fireball! Sick looking halberd it is. He does a lot of armor break at close range, so we're just gonna have to play it this way. Death rolls are actually going to get semi-bloody annoying. Damn, that just cost me the ability. Do I have to trigger that as a separate ability? I think that is the case. Death rolls are fast. Get the bleed immediately off that. Yeah, no, I have that's big old pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna take the retreat there. That one's annoying because it's just gonna eventually wear me down. I don't have enough DPS just yet to put in any kind of work. Oh, shoot, do this. seriously hoping what I will do will work. It's like, that would be fucking awesome.
I'm starting to think that 1,500 damage, there gotta be something funky going on. Because that is some ridiculous DPS out of nowhere. Like, I'm starting to think that 1,500 is a ruse. Bro's just hiding his inner strength. Like, sure, like the build up, like it takes a minute, but all of a sudden, just the outburst of damage. Kind of interested to see what gauntlets can do, because I don't run gauntlets. Never have. So I'm kind of interested to see what gauntlets could do as well. There's so many different ones, so different builds. I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit. I might switch up my character's look as well, just a little bit. Okay, need to go backwards. The right or wrong? Nah, I went the wrong way because I need to go to the door. What? It would be great if that is the case, dude. If not, I'm gonna be slightly upset, cause like, come on, it's Toram, they should. Well, I'm gonna switch my party member. Someone a little stronger. Just gonna go for it. Cause I just need the one more level up to test what I can do. Oh, we can do a little bit of leveling up here, actually. I can take some damage. Now I'll switch it up to a healer, because I've got the skill that I need. I have to look into these skills, but I think it will allow me to do what I want to do. So if I go into here... If it doesn't work, I waste this skill point. If it does work, hell yeah! Oh, it's available with any weapon. Alright. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please tell me it's true. Scoop, it's gotta be true. Alright. We use... We can! So it's a passive. It just immediately allows me to use it. Oh my god, that is fucking sick. Oh! Yo! Oh my god, that is sick! It is weird, but that is sick! I'm fanboying over here, holy shit! Wait, does that mean I can... Oh! Okay. We might be onto some really wild shenanigans over here. Okay, so I can't activate, so that's fine. Skills, use it. Where is it? I need shortcut settings. So we do punish ray. Punish ray. Does it just sit there? Is it just passive? We shall see. We're gonna run combo skill. We're gonna run poison venom injection with magic arrows. Now my venom injection should be guaranteed, right? I don't get whites. Enables the stacking of poison with venom. Oh, so I have to, I have to make it build up into advanced. So I need to get more than one stack. But it does not say that magic doesn't account to it. Okay, this is cool. So we're gonna do this band party. I'll use the rabbit guy just because it does a little bit of extra damage. And I'm gonna go test this shit out because this is cool. I'm learning a lot of cool things right now. Because that means I could do a lot of really amazing stuff. So... not oopsie, hold on. Yeah, we'll see. Made a slight mistake. But dude, if that is the case, I'm going to be so happy. Okay, character. We're gonna go into Sprout. We'll try it again. Oh, sick. Well, I need to do I've got 2 for venom injection. But I just removed the venom injection from this one. Deadly spear. We just do deadly spear. Do flash stab. Deadly spear. Strike stab. And then the other one. Okay. Oh, we're close. We're close to greatness. I wonder how the hell, because I now need casting skill. Like, I'm not going to use cast-based abilities, but I'm going to use magic-based abilities. We do poison injection. I have to use punish. so sick.
Okay, so I have to use Punish Rare, which means I have to have a status before it. That is fine. That is okay. Character stats. So I have cast speed of 200. If I activate Quick Aura, we get a cast speed of 200.
Alright, that's okay. That's okay. It just means like that's the only ability I should cast with any type of skill. So skills, combo. That means we do Punish Ray, and we do Magic Arrows. Like it will cost 2 seconds. That is fine. It's fine. 2 seconds is fine. We'll do 2 seconds. It's fine. Man, Bunny Man got some beef for real. Those aren't some normal ass goblins. Those are some evil goblins. I have to trigger them all in the same sitting. Like, the damage is really bad. Also, god damn! I thought it was just maybe his attack power was too high. Nah, that build's nutty. That build's insane. So I just need all three to trigger at the same time, which is fine because it won't trigger. But if it all triggers at the same time, we're good. So I need to put 4 stat points into that. Almost I'm just gonna stick around. So I need to put 4 stat points into that. I think I might have to eventually put 5 into bleed, which is right, I guess. Yeah, so if I end up canceling it at any point in time, my whole combo. But it is cool because I have some pretty sick options. I didn't see the bleed trigger on it. I just think I need better daggers. But the thing that I might be able to do it with magic-based abilities is be basically room to do everything. Now granted, I will have to recast it, but everything's recasting anyway. So, it's just how it is. You can recast with a lot of shit. We didn't get anything from the shop. I doubt it, but like, you know, who knows? Right? Never know if free loot is for us. There's no free loot for us. Flames though. But that is so cool. This game's fucking awesome, dude. This game is so bloody sick. Like, that's just this is fucking epic, dude. But I don't know how to describe it. There's a reason why I play this game, brother. I'll just use the logo as well. Okay. So now I believe I have the, yep, alright, so 200% plus the 60, so I got 260%. That's going to boost me up ways away. Also, he's much higher than a typical boss. Most bosses are just like 2 levels up. This guy is 4 levels up. I feel like it has to be triggered on normal stat. See, I definitely don't think that special weapon skills will trigger the bleed. That is a significant increase. That is so cool! Oh my god! Because that's wicked, dude! So, chance to... yeah, so during normal attacks... that means I can use magic... Well, no, cause... no, I don't know how I feel about that. So any skill that counts as a normal attack should be able to grant me the ability. I can see why now it won't trigger on strike. Which means I just have to build it up on the normal attack, which is fine for attack speed. Wow, another emblem? Dang. What am I at, like 70% bonus? Or maybe it just reset because oh, no, consecutively playing. Cool. Alright, it's a good point. Anyway. We're gonna go beat up the boss now. But, like, that's cool. That's epic. There's so much to do with that information. But yeah, no, I'm starting to see the bleed as kind of just a beast. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, we. Oh my Christ. Oh, the rabbit. Kamehameha. Markers. I'm just a mage. I'm just a mage. I'm just a pure little magey boy. But that means that, so I'll grab Javelin just for the armor break. But I'm gonna mainly go into Wizard. Because Wizard will be able to get me all the status that I need to build into the triple jab. I can't decide if I want to keep the poison DOT or not keep the poison DOT. Oh, it is the wizard that does element alignment based on weapon. Now I'm curious if that status effect is guaranteed. So much to learn. So much. There's so many cool little aspects of this game. Just can't get mad at it. God, this game gave so much financial freedom in 2014. Well, I just can't get angry. Wow, that actually developed more aggro than the healer did. Actually kind of crazy. I mean, I'm gonna be developing aggro. Alright, so now that I know what to do and what not to do, I'm gonna think on like how my skills are gonna matter in this case. Because if I want to unlock Warcry for the bonus damage, I'm gonna need to spend at least 10 skill points. And now those skill points I have in Assassin could go up to there. I won't have a reset one book. I can buy a reset one book with the orbs that I have. Which would allow me to reset that, put 5 into there, put 10 into the other to give me Warcry. Because it's not like I'm gonna be using most of my normal attacks anyway. That will give me a bonus attack. But I can also put it into Rage too. Just want to figure. I can't decide what I want to do. That doesn't really matter to me. There's so much to think about. A lot of great different options. Either way, I'm starting to see the bleed as pointless here. Well, not bleed, the poison. I'm starting to see poison as kind of a pointless stat right now, as it's not really going to help me with anything that's particularly useful. Let's just get the one. No, it's so expensive though. Nah, fuck it. Those 10 skill points will cost us. It's worth the buy. Reset this. It's not like we can't get orbs. We're gonna get a bunch of orb shards from like the current events anyway. Not that I'll be able to use them particularly to buy a bunch of things, but it's better than nothing. I'd put one into Assassin. Put 5 here. Which goes up for 40 seconds, and we can get them in at 30 if I go to. Now, the fact that I can start using magic skills is pretty cool. I'm just gonna see something. Interesting, so it's down. Alright, that's gonna help me even less, but alright. So really, I just want the evasive skill from the daggers. That's really what I want, pretty much. Just gonna have to... I can go that route later. I'm just gonna pick the route with the less issues right now. The route with the less issues is gonna be economy online. Sorry, I missed your chat, buddy. I've been having a fucking aneurysm deciding. No! No. The opposite. I decided to make a new account, totally not my third one, and stream Toram online, and it's been very successful. I just was looking into the skills to decide what I should go and do. Because Halberd is a class that I never played before. Figured it'd give me a challenge. And then I learned I could cast magic with Halberd, and oh my god. I don't know if I want to go physical Halberd or magic Halberd, because they both sound like fun. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, I got to test it out and I was like, whoa! Magic Halberd? Because, like, I'm thinking, as long as I can immediately trigger any status effect, I can go into really any magic class and any magic skill. So sure, I can just go Halberd route and go into Thunder. Or I can go into the Wizard skill and get guaranteed freeze or guaranteed burn. Get the burn status effect, apply triple stack, the triple slash thing, whatever it's called, for even more damage. And I could do critical with magic. Problem is I need to start building into magic, which means I need to completely ditch the physical damage. I can get 100% paralysis too. And all of those stats are really good. Because freeze for slow. Yeah, from Blitzbite. Like, all of those are really good. I just, so I used one of the books to reset a skill. Because originally I was going into Poison. I'm starting to realize Poison's really not going to do much with Halberd. Because I need to inflict it on normal attacks. And so I've got a couple of spare skill points now to decide to go physical or magical. If I go physical, I'll go into Sword Route to Warcry, which is a significant buff because I'm getting bonus speed and bonus attack. And because I'm running evasive, it's a really good stat combo. What's up? So I can't decide which one I want to do more, because Magic Halberd sounds badass and cool, but going really, really heavy into the DPS physical stat, I can't pass up either. I'm in a guild of someone who left their guild that originally invited. That is fair. I mean, you can also stat build up too with the statuses as well. It's just so hard to pick between the two, because I will be caught in the open with the magic. That's the downside with magic, is that you've gotta have a lot of everything in the magic. I might as well, right? You know. But you either gotta have everything into magic, which means I can't do anything physical, and I have to recast it. Which at that point I might as well go into wizard just for faster cast speed, and just ditch the one halberd skill for the mage skill. Or I can go physical, go all evasive, purposely be at low health pretty much at all times, and end up just dealing as much damage as fast as I can. Both of them just sound too good. Get the Sega tag. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know, man. Also, notice I can just cast it without activating the ray. So I'm kind of interested in what the ray is for exactly. Oh, it's critical status. Right, because the magic is passive now, the critical status is increased when activating the ray. I could go into Javelin. Gets me the armor break, which gives me better halberds. So much to think about. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Like, I'm so excited for the bloody fact that I can use magic with halberd. That is so cool, and I don't think there's a lot of things that really do that. That is... Okay. I get a coin. Not that I care. My friend's mercenary here is just an absolute unit of... I don't know what to call it. The mercenary has 1,500 attack, but he can almost one-shot the boss. I don't think that's 1,500 attack, but that's just me. Haven't I seen you somewhere in ANSW? I think it's Answell. I don't know if I'm saying either one of those properly. But, oh my god, like, in my 2,600 hours, just magic halberd, so sad. I might just go magic halberd. I might just... That's so cool. If I do that, I'm definitely gonna be aiming for the wizard, just so I can get the familiar and all the guaranteed status procs. Funny, because my first character, at least for this account, is a mage. I'm running the second character with just for the stream, and they're basically just going to be a mage. What happened? Did I just go all in on mage class? Like, just went all in. There's another level up. That gets me to 58. That means I don't even need strength anymore. Cause like, there's no need. If I go agility, it's magic attack. If I go dex, it's all. And it's cast speed. so hard to choose, dude. It's so hard to choose. 13 skill points. It's like Warcry and Berserk combo can be really good. So that just means less defense, but more attack speed, more critical rate. I mean, honestly, I don't think that matters much with Halberd. Halberd's main gimmick is their skills. Honestly, Warcry would kind of be a waste. Well, no, not Warcry. Berserk would be a waste. Warcry would be good. If I do that, I can go into Magic Javelin. Yeah, I'm aware of the fact that Berserk doesn't need sword skill at all. Well, maybe I'm not aware. Hold on. Well, it just costs a couple of skill points to get into Berserk, and Berserk's free for every class. But, like, my more concern is that Halberd doesn't do much when it comes to normal attack. A Berserk lasts only... Yeah, okay, yeah, no, then I'm not doing that, because I'm just gonna make the same mistake as if I'm gonna grab, like, when I grab the dual sword skill ability. I'm just gonna make that same mistake. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, no, I think Magic Halberd kind of has it here. But that also means my stats are all misaligned, which is a little annoying. Yeah, so I don't have that right away. Well, hold on, can't I know there's a skill that does do physical in the magic slot. Yeah, so it does normal attack proportion. I've tested it before, it's okay. Since I can technically use it, since I'm technically using the staff. Oh, is it all normal magic abilities? It's a little bit of a bummer, I suppose. Yeah, I've kind of tested it with my other mage, and it's kind of eh. Like, it doesn't seem like it could be very much of a good ability to use. Impact and final. Yeah, because of critical status, since I can just activate that. I wonder if there's... Because I'm going for... I guess I wouldn't say aggro rate, because I'm trying to clear away from the aggro. Okay, but Power Wave is fun with certain builds, I'll tell you that now. Power Wave Berserker is such a... Well, not Berserker. Power Wave Rampage is such a funny build. And Power Wave Rampage is actually good, because any status alignment gets rid of Rampage. Sure, I could spend the extra 500 mana for Berserk to prevent status alignment, but what if I just, you know, shoot my swords at them? So it works with Berserk specifically. It doesn't work with Rampage. I've actually done this on both my first and second account. I don't know if they changed it, but it was super useful during that time because it still had the same attack status as Rampage did. And it had the same mana recovery as Rampage did. And it allowed me to do it at range. I still got hit by some attacks, but because I had the safety with Rampage, it allowed me to be able to hit it more often than I usually do. And it's a lot cheaper to do so than running into Berserk, which would then make me immune to stacks. Now again, I could just solve that issue by, you know, grabbing more MP, go into Decoy, but it was so much fun. It was really cool. I had a lot of fun with it. I guess I'm 58, so I guess I'm done with this boss. I'm just gonna go buy the wizard skill real quick and determine from there. It just really depends on if the wizard skill has anything that I like. If I find anything useful. Because at that point, I'm just kind of not using the halberd skills anymore. Like, at that point, I might as well just switch to mage. Yeah, I know, but like, that's 500 extra MP. I had a serious problem with the MP on my first 2 accounts. That's why I went with the build that was there before I went Rampage. But then I figured out the self-sustaining MP build with two-handed sword that kind of made the ability, the power wave, pointless, because you lose damage on the power wave, which means you also lose your mass critical damage on the mass critical hits too. I don't remember what the like significant damage amount was, but it was kind of big. It was decently big. That is true. That is true. I mean, I've learned a lot more since those times, so it's like I could really take everything to the max, see what I can really dish out. Just gonna check the wizard skill. Just gonna check it to see if I like anything. So I know that's important, obviously. I can guarantee more stat. I really don't need this because I get paralysis from the halberd skill. What I'm more looking into is some of these other skills that might sustain the magic that I'm going to be using anyway. Because I lose just the normal attack status for cast speed, which is really good considering most of the abilities I'm going to be using now requires me to cast, and I can cut the cast in half for a good chunk of them. Blizzard good for slowdown. So that does do ignite. I'm kind of curious, so I think I'll throw 1 point into Familia just to make sure I can still do it. I'm pretty sure I can cast Familia with Halberd since I have the skill. But Toram is one of those games where it's super free but super picky simultaneously. SP? Oh, Spinna? That's always been a thing. It's been a thing since I started playing. It's just the only difference is now that you can get so much Spinna by selling the most basic of things that it's super easy to get, but super hard to get at the same time. You can never have enough of it, but you can get it so easily now. It's just everything now costs like 50% more than it did. Like, even back then, 700k was nothing.
I want to test it, you know? My main goal is just status, really. Just as much status drop as I can. I wanted to do poison, but poison is useless on Halberd. It fucking is useless. Like, I can see poison if I was running, like, any of the swords or even katana. Because katana wants you to do normal attacks. But it's pointless on Halberd, because you're going to be using a lot of their skills anyway on repeat. I think the only other reason why I would pick up Wizard would be Cast Mastery, so if nothing else works, then I might as well run it. I think it doesn't matter, because I don't have Mage, technically, for it to work. Yeah, I think it's pretty much useless. But fuck it, we ball! I know, I tried too. I thought it was gonna be good, but... No, it's pointless. It's pointless. So, character, skills. If I could just cast those two in tandem, it should be fine. Just do... I wouldn't even be able to cast either one in tandem. I would have to do that first. Punish Ray. Yeah, so... Interesting. It will only do most of the mage stuff. Dang. That's fine. It's one skill point. Well, then, I suppose I can go into Halberd's electric skill, then go into most of the mage dump shit, honestly. We just go into Magic Impact, Magic Final. I'm gonna be definitely using a shit ton of MP. So most of this is stat stuff. But now I kind of know where to focus all of my points in. I think that helps me a lot narrow down what I want to do. So I will definitely go into Magic Base. I will pick up Javelin. The triple strike is strike stab is still good, because then I can still use the punish ray. Because then I can go into attack, which would still affect it, and I can now go into all of that as well. So I think 4 points into that, 5 points into Blitz Strike. And then I can still pick up the other two here. Yo, what's up? Oh, skill points, not spin up. Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen chain cast, and I've never seen it be useful. Like, it's kind of a useless skill to have in line. Then again, you typically don't ever go in this line anyway. This line's just kind of... this line's kind of useless. I'm doing alright. I've learned that Halberd can cast magic, and it looks like fun. Right now I can resort to going into low HP. Because of how good the ability is to restore my MP, I can resort to having low HP. I think I want to mainly go into magic skill, get this in the life. get that up by 4. Go into halberd. If I get that up by 4. I think ooh. I think I go 2 into blitz spike, 2 into javelin. I know javelin's not important during early game, at least not for DPS, but I want the javelin specifically for the break. Because halberd has no break skills to speak of in early game. And if I want to get some of those weapons that require me to break armor, then I have to use something that's going to break armor. I can now remove this, because venom injection sucks. Let's go. Guess we'll go evasion. Punish ray. Costly, but that's how it be. I'll just test that first, just to see how it goes. But how you doing, Rose? I might have replied to that already. Just on the build-up, you know? I hate how it randomly triggers and then it doesn't trigger. We'll just reset it. Yeah, I'll check it out when I get a chance. Go try that combo one more time. Baby, one more time. And then not you. What am I doing wrong? Exactly. It's uninterrupted. What am I wrong? Evasion. Oh, so it's triggering the evasion and the punish ray. Well, no. It's not at all triggering the punish ray. Oh, because we've got 2 different combos on, that's right. Duh. So, combo on that one. Yeah, so then we just do this. Into here. Quickly. We do punish ray. Blitz spike. Okay, we got the combo. Let's get a report. Now we're just gonna slowly increase our mana. That's way too slow. There we go. All that. Alright, let's do this again. So we go into here, activate. Son of a bitch, I wanted that combo. And he'll do it again! Fuck this guy. There's better bosses. This guy's wasting my time. So I wanted Knockback Simulator. I played Knockback Simulator. Kinda sucks I can't use Familiar with it. Because that'd be cool, being able to apply statuses and do that. But I'll go Mage. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just hitting the 2-hour point, or 4-hour point. Should definitely be a decently good stream for a while. We'll try it with a better boss. Just want to see what the skills do. That's just the weak shit going. Oh, I guess we'll just try that again a little bit higher of a boss. I did not have enough for the cost. I suppose I could have used the thing that sacrificed the life for it. Yeah, I'll try using the thing that will sacrifice the life for it. I don't know if I have enough combo points. Worth a shot. we'll have to remove one of these. We'll remove that one from the line. Alright. Trial and error, we will get through this. All that blitz does. Damn, kind of boring. Well, it's strong. We'll take it. It's a useful ability, and I know I could be doing a lot more damage a bit later. But that kind of gives me a reason to go into Mage Halberd. That's pretty good. Definitely think I can kind of mess around and find out a little bit later. Probably do these shenanigans next week as well. Ah. So 3,000 or strike stab. Does the blitz twice, which is 1,482. But that was able to allow me to do even more damage with the strike, which overall that gives me a little over 10k. Well, no, that gives me over a little over 16k from those two. Expensive, but worthwhile. Alright, cool.